views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
Hola everyone, welcome to Open, the one and only show bringing the best of the Bronx, New York, and the world straight to you. I'm Rhina Valentin, your hosty Café con Leche, every Friday. Here's what's coming up in today's show. Kicking things off, we learn how you can run to support a program making the Bronx more environmentally and economically sustainable. Then we're joined by world champion dancer Ann Nugent, and we actually learn about the premieres of two of her upcoming works. And following that, community artists join the New York City Department of Health and Mental Hygiene for an event that is addressing creating health. After that, we'll sit down with filmmaker Judith Escalona to discuss her latest film, BX3M. And later on in the show, Bobby C updates us with the latest headlines in the world of sports. And finally, our Open Artist Spotlight shines on this. Well, it features unique artist Adam Malouf, who uses percussions to inspire the younger generation. So sit back y prepárate. All this and more is coming your way, because now we are officially open. Hello and welcome to Open, everyone. I'm Rhina Valentin, your host, y Café con Leche, for the next hour. Always inviting you to get social with us online. That's right. Tweet us and follow us on Instagram at BronxNet TV, and like us on Facebook at Open BronxNet Television. And of course, while you're there, don't forget to follow moi on Twitter, Instagram, FB, y Snapchat, oíste, at Rhina Valentin. All right, so our first guest this week joins us to talk about an event to support Sustainable South Bronx, an organization that works to bring a more environmentally sustainable Bronx. And on Saturday, October 1st, they'll be hosting their 10th annual Hunts Point Hustle 5K Run Walk. Here now to tell us more is Chief Development Officer, Irene Branch, and program graduate Ravina Moore. Hello and welcome, ladies.
Good morning.
Hello. Good morning on this fabulous Friday. Yeah, so, well, where shall we begin? Let's begin with Sustainable South Bronx and the air quality in the Bronx and exactly why this program was even developed.
Yeah, absolutely. Sustainable South Bronx has been in existence for about 15 years, really to address the environmental concerns in the South Bronx. Over time, we realized that you can't address the environmental issues without also combining it with the economic issues facing the South Bronx. So we developed what we call Best Academy. It's our green jobs training program where we're serving 70 residents of the South Bronx primarily and some surrounding communities in areas like energy efficiency, solar installation, different trades that are going to help make the Bronx more sustainable and help to get these folks into careers.
That's great. And also, you're counteracting the air quality, right? Because there's a lot of trucks that go through the South Bronx area. And I think this whole concept is brilliant.
Yeah.
This whole concept of the greening on the roof, because you guys do that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Ravina is actually a graduate of our program and now works on our Cool Roofs program and can talk a little bit more about that as well.
That's what it's called, the Cool Roofs.
Yeah.
Very cool. And they're edible too, right?
If only, well, that's the Green Roofs actually, which is a separate program that we do. Cool Roofs was implemented as a partnership with the City of New York to help reduce carbon emissions by coating rooftops white, and it makes your appliances work a little less and it makes people a little bit more comfortable. We're also able to train people for new work. So
which is
awesome.
Energy efficiency.
Yeah.
And so leading up to this walk that is also related to, well, the advocacy, the activism, and the, I guess, enrollment, right, of everybody coming together as a community because, there's a lot of controversy that happens down in the Hunts Point section with the market and the trucks, and I keep bringing it up because I know there was a big scandal with Fresh Direct not too long ago. I don't know if that's still happening. But the idea that you guys are there implementing these counteract interactive programs is really important. So let's talk about the walk.
Yeah, the Hunts Point Hustle, it's our 10th anniversary. Actually, Sustainable South Bronx joined forces with another organization called the HOPE program on October 1st of 2015. So this year we're celebrating the first anniversary of that really important partnership. So we're very excited. The 5K starts and ends in Hunts Point Riverside Park, which Sustainable South Bronx and several other organizations had a hand in completely transforming into a beautiful park with access to the Bronx River. So it's a 5K run, walk. Anybody can run, walk, anybody of all ages. And then after the race, we're partnering with Rocking the Boat to get people on the river for some community rowing. We'll also have activities for the kids. We're going to have face painting and kids crafts that are all about environmental sustainability. So we're really excited. We welcome everybody in the community to come join us. And actually, in honor of it being our 10th race, we'd like to offer free admission to anybody. Go online, sign up, and use the code BESTGRAD, BESTGRAD, and you can join us for free.
Best grad. Can we also do it in hashtag form? Is that okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you guys are with the social media, but you know, over
absolutely.
Here, I try to keep up with the programs here. Hashtag best grad.
Yep.
Hashtag best grad, and this is to get free registration. So let's talk about the registration time and the time of the run or walk. And really, we were just looking at images, and it looks like a wonderful family event.
Yeah, absolutely. Registration, you can register online in advance. If you don't want to do that, you can show up at 9 o'clock to register on site. The run walk starts at 10, and then immediately following that, we'll have food, beverages, kids activities, and rowing in Hunts Point Riverside Park.
We love Rocking the Boat.
Yeah,
and
we're
so
excited.
They're actually going to be rowing the boats.
They're going to be rowing with
That's
us.
right.
Yep, absolutely. It's the first time we're kind of partnering with them on this event. We're really excited.
They're fabulous. I mean, they build their own boats. They have programming that builds their own boats, so it's a nice partnership you guys got going. So it's kind of like you run, you get your sweat on, and then you get a nice little cruise through the river.
Exactly. Well, I've been calling it a little bit of a triathlon. You're running, you're rowing, and you're giving back to a great cause. So all three.
That's the idea, right?
Yeah.
It's going to expand into a triathlon.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we got to add the bikes.
Right.
All right. So Ravina, you're sitting there all quiet. Are you going to be running and walking?
I'm going to be supporting the runners as a volunteer, helping out, handing out water, or wherever Irene needs me to be.
Well, that's important too. It's all about coming together as a community. Are there any last words you want to share with our viewers before we go?
We hope to see you Saturday, October 1st, and thanks so much.
All right, thank you, ladies, for coming, and thank you for the wonderful work you're doing here,
Thank
right
you
here,
for having
our
us.
community in the South Bronx. All right, once again,
Thank
the
you.
10th annual Hunts Point Hustle is taking place on Saturday, October 1st, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Hunts Point Riverside Park, located in the Bronx. And to register, you can go to huntspointhustle.racewire.com, and of course, don't forget to use hashtag
BestGrad.
BestGrad, hashtag BestGrad. And for more on Sustainable South Bronx, you can visit ssbx.org. Don't forget, hashtag BestGrad. All right, hope to see you guys out there running. We do have to take a quick break, but stay tuned. There's more Open after this.